الله لا إله إلا هو له الأسماء الحسنى.
الحمد لله نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. وقال تعالى في مقام آخر: والفجر. وعن عمرو بن ميمون الأودي رضي الله تعالى عنه قال: قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لرجل وهو يعظه: اغتنم خمسا قبل خمس، شبابك قبل هرمك، وصحتك قبل سقمك، وغناك قبل فقرك، وفراغ قبل شغلك، وحياتك قبل موتك. رواه الترمذي. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني عملا رب زدني عملا رب زدني عملا. My dear respected elders, brothers and sisters who have listened to my speech, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I quoted the hadith from Tirmidhi, and other muhaddithin has also collected. This hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has been narrated by Amr ibn Maymun al-Awdi radiyallahu ta'ala anhu to Mu'adh ibn Jabal radiyallahu ta'ala anhu to Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, Hazrat Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhum. These Sahabas narrated this hadith. In some version it says that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam made this nasihat, this advice to Abdullah ibn Abbas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and some it looks like to any other Sahabi of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The conclusion is that every word of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is jawami'ul kalim. It covers every angle. And every word of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is golden words. It could be written with gold. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, In huwa illa wahyun yuha. That whatever Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says is a revelation and is actually from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's the wording of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but it is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, in this hadith, which I read in the beginning, it says, اغتنم خمسا قبل خمس. Take advantage of 5 things before 5 things happen. Before you lose it, basically. Take advantage of 5 things before you lose these 5 ni'mas and favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, basically before it's late. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has used the word ightanim, which is from ghanimat. Ghanimat means booty normally, and the spoil of war. And the spoil of war is the thing that you have gained easily and is sometimes unlimited wealth. That's why it's called Al-Ghanima. What Allah subhanahu Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is informing us over here is that these 5 ni'mats and favors that you have gained, you have got. Basically, you have gained this without any kind of real preparation, and you did not go through any kind of hardship for it. Because we have these ni'mats and favors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without any hardship, we don't value them. So this is why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used the word ightanim ghanimat. Khamsan qabla khamsin. What's the first thing? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that shababaka qabla haramik. Your youth before you get to your old age. Being young, being in your youth, being able to do things that we old people cannot do. This is one of the biggest ni'mat Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted you guys. This being young, basically until the age of 40, Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullah alayhi says that you are shabab, you are young. From the age of 40 to 50, you are stable. You're in between. And then from 50 onward, it goes down. Now it's going down quicker than that, but that is the rule. So Imam Sahib rahmatullah alayhim is telling us shabab is until the youth is until 40. And from 40 onwards till 50, alright, you are stable. And then it goes down. So what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling us, the ightanim khamsan qabla khamsin, the first thing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, shababaka qabla haramik. Your youthness before you used to get to the old age. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that there's a cure for everything, but no cure for old age. Once you reach to the old age, then you start having aches and pains and illness. And then you look back to your young age and you realize that I missed these things, I could have done this thing. Then it's too late. So those who are in their young age, because school holiday, young kids are here. Take advantage of this young age and learn whatever you can learn. Do not waste your time. We have a problem in our community. We have a lot of problems, but one problem is that when we reach to a certain age, you don't want to learn that. We say it's too late for us, we didn't learn at that time, it's too late. But that's not the case. The reality is that we can learn until maut. If you look at the Sahaba's life, Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala embraced Islam at the age of 37. He learned everything after that. He's the most knowledgeable person after Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam. All the Sahabas, look at that Umar radiallahu ta'ala embraced Islam at the age of 27. Look at Salman Farsi radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He embraced Islam when he was over 200 years old. So he learned all about deen. He learned everything. So the amal of the Sahabas and the Salaf Salihin is teaching us that if we want to learn, we can learn. A few months ago, I was in a gathering, and one person at the age of 70 memorized the whole Quran. He started at the age of 60 or something. Took him 12 years. At the age of 60, he started memorizing the Quran. You know, memorizing the Quran is not easy. He gave time. He memorized the whole Quran with proper tajweed. So if a person can, anyone can learn, if we want to learn. So what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says is اغتنم خمسا قبل خمس شبابك قبل هرمك. Take advantage of your young age. Utilize it. Utilize it in this worldly life, for this worldly life and the hereafter. Don't waste it. Don't waste your young age. You're not going to get it back. Any time past, yesterday past is gone. It's 2024, about 3 days ago, 4 days ago. And now it's 2025. How is the time passing? Are we realizing how fast the time is passing? Everyone look in yourself. One time I was young. Now I'm gone Baba. How long will I be alive? How long will you be alive? How many people just go around, look around? How many people were alive when we first started the masjid? 25, about 17 years ago, 18 years ago. Are they not here now? We buried them with our own hands. Every time we bury someone, we think so, this is the reality. First me. We think so, this person is gone, I'm not going to die. We are all going to die. Then the second thing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says is wasihataka qabla suqumik or saqamik. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, take advantage with your health before you get ill. Do we know when are we going to get ill? Do we know what kind of illness is already existed in our bodies and has been not diagnosed? This health that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, whatever level it is in, is a ni'mat. Ask those people who are unhealthy totally, who cannot even come to the masjid, who want to come to the masjid, but because of their health have deteriorated, they cannot come to the masjid. And this happens in seconds. You could be going to the gym, you could be doing anything, and the heart attack can happen. You got so many examples. The heart attack can happen in the gym. It means you were healthy, but you died. So وَصِحَتَكَ قَبْلَ سُقُمِكَ. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, take advantage of your health, and when you're healthy, do things for this worldly life and the hereafter. When you're healthy, you can do your ruku and sujood in salat. Once your body deteriorates or your knee deteriorates, you cannot do ruku or sujood. You cannot benefit, and you cannot benefit from the beauty of sujood and ruku or qiyam, standing. If you're healthy, you can wake up early and come to the masjid and make sure all your salats are with Jumaat, whatever the weather is. But when you're unhealthy, you cannot do the same things. And when we have this health, take advantage of it, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Do something for this worldly life and the hereafter. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, وَغِنَاكَ قَبْلَ فَقْرِكَ. Take advantage of richness, the riches, before you get poor. You have wealth. Whatever amount of health you have it, take advantage of, utilize it properly. It's a ni'mat. What I mean, utilize it, people have wealth, they waste it, israf. They waste it on the thing which they are not allowed. Wasting is not allowed. In the mubaddirin are those people who utilize their wealth on things they're not allowed to waste on. Kani Ikhwan al-Shayateen. The brothers and sisters of our shaitan. So the wealth you have, make sure you spend it properly and you utilize it in a way that it can benefit you and your children and your loved ones. Do not waste it. And also keep a portion for the akhirah too. Make sure you have something for the akhirah. I only say this to the people who are close to me. I say, the sadaqah and khairat you give in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while you are alive with your own hand, that will benefit you more than if anyone gives sadaqah khairat when you die. I'm alive now. Whatever I can do with my wealth, I can give in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that will benefit me. When I die, everyone's gonna die. When you die, your children or your loved one, are they gonna spend anything in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on your way? Are they gonna do any isal isaf for you? No, you don't know. So as you are alive, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is indicating, as you are alive, spend in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, وَغِنَاكَ قَبْلَ فَقْرِكَ, your richness before you get poor, and anything change. And you got so many examples. In seconds, you be rich, you can get poor. Or somewhere down the line, someone's going to get poor in the family. Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, وَفَرَاغَ قَبْلَ شُغْلِكَ, when you are free, the free time you have, before you get busy, take advantage of that. You got free time now. Now look, in 24 hours, you know, our Salaf Salihin, sometimes if you look at the books, the way they wrote the books, alright, take Imam Nawawi rahmatullah alayhi, easy example. He died at the age of 40. So if you look at his book, the way he wrote all his book, alright, mine will get bonkers. But how do you write all these books? Every day, if you divide it on a page, one day a page, alright, still not possible. Because what they done, every time they have free, they utilize that time right. Now we wake up in the morning for Fajr. After Fajr till Isha Salat, how much time do we waste? The biggest dajjal we have is our phone. How much time do we just scrolling down, up and down, up and down? A lot of time is wasted. If someone phones us, we are on the phone for hours and unlimited. How much time do we waste? If we utilize that time in dhikrullah, doing talawat or reading a book, how much benefit will we get? So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, the time you have, take advantage of that before you get busy. And as you go, if someone says, now I'm not free, I'm working, and when I get older, this will happen, it's not going to happen. Every one of us look back. I look back myself. I had free time more before than I have now. Everyone will be saying, there's no ending. Someone say, let me make money for my children, and then when they grow older, I'll sit down and start knitting. No, it's not going to happen. You have to take care of your grandchildren too, and their children too, until you die. Hatta al-maut. The last thing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says is hayataka qabla mautik. Take advantage of your life before you die. إذا جاء أجلهم فلا يستأخرون ساعة ولا يستقدمون. All this time, your life is the ni'mat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make it useful in this worldly life too, and for the akhirah. And our main goal, the real goal, is the akhirah. If we do anything for the akhirah, we're going to love it the moment our eyes close. If we don't do anything for the akhirah, the punishment will start straight away when the eyes close. Not even the eyes close. Quran is indicating that the angels will pull the soul out, alright, what is a bad person, kafir or fasik. The soul would not want to come out. Yeah? وَلَوْ تَرَى إِذِ الْمُجْرِمُونَ. So the soul will not want to come out. It will run around in the body to not be coming out. The angels will beat the body to make sure the soul will come out. So before even the eyes close, alright, the punishment will start. The conclusion of my speech today is, The five ni'mat, five things that we need to utilize right. Our young youth, don't waste the youth. Our health, don't waste it. Our wealth, don't waste, utilize it right. Our time, free time, don't waste it. Our health, our life, don't waste it. This is the five nasihat Rasulullah has done to various Sahabas, and what, especially Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhuma, he was 13 years old when Rasulullah passed away, and he is known as the Imam of Quran. He's a Mufassir al-Quran because of dua of Rasulullah. And at the end, I'll say that no time, no age is late to learn. In every age we can learn if we want to learn. Don't give up quick. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.
الله لا إله